And you consider Trump to be your mentor, correct?
No.
He's not your mentor?
No.
But he is somebody who you want the support of, and you have the support.
Yes, I do. I think he's a very, very brave man.
Because you are getting ready to run for Prime Minister of Great Britain, correct?
Oh, I've been trying for years, yeah.
And as it stands...
Buckle up, everyone, because we just witnessed a masterclass in political wit. I am absolutely buzzing after watching the latest House Judiciary Committee hearing. Nigel Farage didn't just show up to testify. Nigel Farage boldly confronted the establishment in a hilarious manner. If you think the elite can handle a dose of common sense, think again. We're breaking down the moment a Democrat congressman tried to lay a trap and ended up becoming the punchline of the entire room. Let's dive in.
Gentleman from Georgia is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Farage, welcome to the United States of America. This isn't your first time here, correct?
Correct.
You were here in 2024 in Milwaukee, weren't you?
I've been coming here since 1982 on a very regular basis. I work for American companies.
What purpose were you coming to Milwaukee for? Why did you come to Milwaukee?
I've been in Milwaukee many times. I think that particular
in 2024 was the convention, the Republican convention.
I think that's right. I think you're right.
The Trump convention.
I think you're right. Very good.
Where Trump was coronated.
Well, he won, didn't he? I mean, yes,
he had already won. We already knew who had won.
It's called political
parties. And it was
his
coronation, and you attended, and you also attended Trump rallies, correct?
I've attended lots of Trump rallies.
Make America Great Again rallies,
yes.
many of them. And you
upbeat, optimistic, happy, wonderful, joyous events.
You publicly endorsed his...
I thoroughly enjoyed them. I've even spoken to them.
You endorsed him for president, and you attended his election night watch party.
I did.
And you consider Trump to be your mentor, correct?
No.
He's not your mentor?
No.
But he is somebody who you want the support of. And you have the support.
Yes, I do. I think he's a very, very brave man.
Because you are getting ready to run for Prime Minister of Great Britain, correct?
Oh, I've been trying for years, yeah.
And as it stands right now, you head up a party. How many seats in the Parliament are there?
651, if you include the Speaker, that is.
650,
yes.
And how many are a part, how many seats does your party hold?
How many seats do the opinion polls say we're going to get next time? Is that your question?
I mean,
I see.
The numbers don't lie. You only have 4 seats, right?
I'm afraid so, yes.
And so you are indeed the leader of a fringe party.
Oh, I'm a fringe, all right. Don't worry about that. Yes, absolutely. Everything I've ever done.
And as a fringe party leader seeking to run for Prime Minister of Great Britain, you need a lot of money in order to blow up like the MAGA movement has blown up.
What you need is a message of truth and a message of hope. And
well, you need money also, right?
Well, money's helpful, but it's not the primary thing you need.
So the first thing that came out of the chair's mouth this morning during his opening statement had to do with Elon Musk.
Yeah.
And you're carrying water for Elon Musk today, aren't you?
From what I can see, Elon Musk is abusive about me virtually every single week. But it's a free country, so
but you never stop trying to ingratiate yourself with him.
Wrong.
Well, I mean,
wrong.
You are familiar with the fact.
No, wrong.
You are familiar with the fact, Mr. Farage,
I have had a public fallout with Elon Musk.
That Donald Trump's campaign benefited to the extent of $250 million from Elon Musk.
Well, I mean, how much?
You are familiar with that, correct?
How much did Mrs. Zuckerberg give to the Democrats? I mean, this is what happens, and people are.
Well, he didn't give any money
Let me be clear.
To the Democrats. He was sitting behind Trump with the rest of the tech bros, and you are here today to impress all of those tech bros, including Elon Musk. Isn't that correct?
I'm going to answer your question very, very honestly.
You need money from Elon Musk in order to get elected Prime Minister of Great Britain. That's the bottom line. Isn't that correct?
We consider all day, as long as the chairman allows us. I don't mind. I had a very public falling out with Elon Musk.
But you're still trying to get some money from him, though.
Over a political issue.
It's not about the prior disputes.
I'm sorry,
you're trying to ingratiate yourself with the tech bros by coming over here and
Can I get a cup of coffee or something?
And you're arguing.
Be here a long time.
What you're arguing is that the citizens of Great Britain should pay a tariff if these tech companies are not allowed to violate the laws of Great Britain.
No, I'm not. That was a falsehood put out by the British Prime Minister today.
You didn't say in your
Prime Minister's questions. I have never.
In your statement.
I have never suggested any of the kind.
You don't call
My statement
for
is very
tariffs
clear.
as tools to
My
force
statement is
Great
very
Britain's
clear. My statement is very.
You are not calling.
It might surprise you.
You are not
Mr.
calling
Johnson.
for.
It might surprise you to know
tariffs and trade sanctions.
Trade, you may not know this, but trade between our countries is actually rather important. You are the biggest investor in our country, and we're the biggest investor in yours.
The gentleman from Georgia has expired, but the gentleman should be able to say some kind of
here to the United States.
Regular order, Mr. Chairman. He's been rude, he's been disgusting, he's been hilarious.
Hang on. No. The gentleman's time has expired. I feel like we should give Mr. Farage a chance to respond to one of the many questions he was not allowed to respond to. So we'll give you 30 seconds, Mr. Farage, and then we'll move on to our next one. Because I know Mr. Farage does have to leave in about an hour, so we want to get through as many members as we can.
Number one, I had a public fallout over a political issue with Elon Musk. I can't be bullied by anybody. I haven't changed my mind. Last time I looked, he was being spectacularly rude about me yesterday. That's life. If we believe in free speech, we live with it. What I have made very clear.
Fixated on.
What I've made. Sorry, no, this is my turn. I think.
Yeah, you got another
Thank
15
you, Mr.
seconds.
Chairman. What I've made perfectly clear in this paper is the situation we've got with successive pieces of legislation, including now the Online Safety Act, is a danger to trade between our countries. Yep. And allies and friends and trading partners have honest conversations with each other. I hope many American companies and politicians have honest conversations with the British government. I've not suggested sanctions at all.
The stage was set a hearing on the threat of European censorship to American free speech. Democrat Congressman Jamie Raskin came out swinging, calling Nigel Farage a Putin-loving free speech imposter and a Donald Trump sycophant. It was a classic establishment hit job designed to rattle anyone but Nigel Farage. He didn't blink. He sat there with that trademark smirk, waited for the verbal onslaught to finish, and then dropped the hammer. He looked Jamie Raskin dead in the eye and sarcastically called his testimony delightful and charming. The room immediately shifted. Nigel Farage's response was simple: you can say what you like, I don't care, because that is what free speech is. The contrast was staggering. One man was throwing insults, the other was actually living the principles he came to defend. The exchange got even more intense when Nigel Farage started exposing what's actually happening in the UK right now. He brought up the Online Safety Act and the shocking arrest of an Irish comedy writer at Heathrow Airport over social media posts. Nigel Farage asked the room the ultimate question: at what point did we become North Korea? He warned the American people that if they aren't vigilant, the same authoritarian klaxon will start sounding here. When the opposition tried to dismiss him as a fringe politician, Nigel Farage leaned into it. He laughed it off, basically saying, if defending freedom makes me fringe, then I'll wear that badge with pride. You could hear the murmurs of laughter in the gallery. The establishment's attempt to belittle him was failing miserably before we get to the part where the congressman actually gets laughed at by his own peers. I need you to do something if you are tired of the mainstream media twisting the truth and you want to see the establishment held accountable. Hit that subscribe button. Right now we are building a community that values logic, wit, and real freedom. Don't miss out on the next breakdown. Join the family and let's keep the fire burning. Then came Congressman Hank Johnson, trying to link Nigel Farage to Elon Musk in some sort of tech bro conspiracy. He accused Nigel Farage of begging Elon Musk for money to fund a run for Prime Minister. Nigel Farage's response was pure gold. He didn't just deny it, he pointed out the hilarious truth: from what I can see, Elon Musk is abusive about me virtually every single week. The room erupted. The congressman was left standing there with no comeback, trying to paint a picture of a secret alliance that clearly didn't exist by being honest about his falling out with Elon Musk. Nigel Farage made the congressman's high-stakes accusation look like a desperate, ill-informed fantasy. It was a complete dismantling of the narrative in real time. By the end of the session, the heated exchange had turned into a showcase of British wit versus DC bureaucracy. Every time a Democrat member tried to pin him down on his relationship with Donald Trump, or his absence from Parliament. Nigel Farage swiped it away with a joke or a sharp reminder of the Voltairean principles that the U.S. was founded on. He reminded them that he was there as a friend, warning a brother nation about a creeping darkness. The fact that the establishment spent more time attacking his character than his arguments told you everything you needed to know. Nigel Farage walked out of that hearing room with his head held high, while the committee members were left bickering among themselves. The lesson here is simple: never bring a script to a wit fight. With Nigel Farage, he went into Washington to sound the alarm on censorship, and he ended up exposing the absurdity of the people trying to silence him. The silent majority is watching.